What it do? It's your main king, B.I.Dub in the building. And y'all already know what time it is with me. Y'all ain't got to subscribe because God got me. And first of all, Yahweh, thank you for letting me get this speech. I would like to thank everybody that support DUBBZ Inc. and DUBBZ ENT. How y'all feeling? Yo, hey, how y'all feeling? Hey, y'all know I love y'all, man, but your haters are a lie. Your enemies are a whole lie. And that's why they continuously lie and falsify your life. Their life is based on a whole lie. Straight up. The truth set you free. Chosen was the truth set you free. Now when they left you out there in the gutter, they didn't know you was gonna come back frying that steak that tastes like butter with the A1 steak sauce. And we're talking about a T-bone here. We're not talking about some kind of PMB tenderloin. We T-bone in the game in 2025. We T-bone in the game. And I need some baked potato with that. And I need some of them Tyson chicken wings, well done, with that T-bone. Let's go. Let's get it. But the truth sets you free. Your testimony will get you through. That's why you're still isolated. See, God got you working for a specific reason. God got you on this earth to do a job. Not to do what everybody else is doing. Not to copycat the program and be a truck driver. Not to copycat the program and get finances the way he or she's getting finances. God made it your own way to get your own finances. Maybe you make shoes. Maybe you own a business. Maybe you own a barbecue shop. Maybe you sell trucks. Maybe you detail trucks. Maybe you work for trucks. Maybe you pressure wash. Everybody has a different business. If you got the same business, that means you started out in the same business. Oh, that was different. But don't try to down nobody because if they business lower than yours, you think they ain't doing good enough in their business. If you die, then they still got more money than you in their business. If your business falls out the drain and you got $1 million, that little company still has more business than you. Still has more pride, more braveness, more confidence than you, because you let your business drop and you was rich. And your business scoop. So you can't get mad at the one that don't have more than you. To me, that's called karma. To me, if anybody laughs at anybody smaller than them, they will lose their things in the future. Get out of here, fly. Get out of here, monkey. Get out of here, monkey. But the truth set you free. Glory be to God. Thank you, Yahweh, for letting me get this speech. And you see, that's why you don't never get tired of God. Because God has trained you all by yourself. They didn't put you through the most pain. It hurt, didn't it? It hurt real bad, didn't it? Through all that pain they put you through and they thought you was going to die. And they talked about you like you was already dead. They already got you on life insurance, chosen ones. They already got your t-shirts ready. With your face on it, they already got your t-shirts molded on a computer about how they gonna make your t-shirts and stuff when you die. What if you don't die first, chosen ones? What if you don't die first? That is very weird. And then they get scared of your voice. They get scared of when you talk. They get scared of when you talking in the world, man. They don't want to hear your voice because they know you telling the truth. And they be like, that's why haters always want you to shut up. They either got to agree with you or pretend and go along with you and go ahead on surrender, or they got to cut you off or ignore you and throw you off, change the subject all the time. They ain't going to never fall flat into what you telling them about God. They ain't going to never fall flat in there because they ain't in there like that. You notice the people that'll start praying with you when you talk about God, and you notice the people that ignore it and don't never talk about God with you. They don't never get a response back or pray for you. And if they do, they didn't study you. If they do pray for you, they didn't study you online, or they spied on you and heard something you said about what they wasn't doing, and now they got to correct themselves. That's fake, because if they wouldn't have heard you talking about it, they wouldn't have did it. They wouldn't have thought about it. They're programmed. It's just like me standing around the block saying, man, every time I talk about God with him, man, every time I talk about God with her, they don't say nothing. But they standing around the block. The next day, they gonna say something. Hey, can I pray with you, Kenny? Hey, Kenny, can I pray for you? Hey, God help Kenny, man, for real. And everything that he do, I appreciate Kenny. You and I pray. Amen. Amen. Appreciate it. Because they heard you around the block correcting what they didn't do for you. Or correcting their mistake. But that's just the truth, setting you free. That's just God unlocking you from the program world. You ain't made to lie. You ain't made to lie, baby. Look, we riding till the wheels fall off with the Most High. You in a whole nother world, chosen ones. You ain't in everybody else's world. And that's why they look at you crazy. That's why they look at you why you can't make it when you wake up. Because they don't know what God got you positioned. They wasn't there when you was about to die. They wasn't there when them coyotes were surrounding you in the woods. They wasn't there when you had to walk 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks to your second job. And you had to go change clothes somewhere else and take a bath real quick in some restroom. They wasn't there when you went through them trenches. They didn't see you with them holy shoes and them shoes flabby on the front of your feet, and you still had to go to work with that flabby shoe. And you still was real with that flabby right shoe. They didn't see when you was tripping over that shoe. They didn't see how many more hours you had to stay and everybody else had to get to go home. But you was the one had to walk home. You didn't even mind staying at work. You didn't have nowhere else to go anyway. Oh, but they think they know you, chosen ones. They think they can come back when God start blessing you with these riches. They think they can come back into your life and try to put you back in their trap after they lied on you when they was little. Look, man, when I tried to do shows, sometimes I'm not finna disrespect my mama. You feel me? Like, I was a rapper when I was little, 15, whatever, trying to do shows. And some of them dudes would want to kill me if I didn't do no show. I'm only 15 years old, really. You big grown dude and you want to kill me, God looking at you. Oh, if my mama say no, I'm respecting my mama before I respect you. I'm not finna get killed for you. Oh, you gonna kill me if I don't do a show. My mama gonna kill me if I don't go home. Which one would you go with? I had to rebuke the devil in the blood of Yeshua all my life. People wanted me to get caught up in their games. Why they just couldn't say, man, my bad, your mama got you, your mama, you was on punishment. It's all right, you didn't have to do the show, you 15. They wanted to kill me at 15 years old. Because I ain't do one show. That was going to be my first show. How my son go? Wait a minute. We act a ass on them boys. Bump a kid on them toys. Haters we gonna avoid. These real G's taking charge. Cause you know we act a ass on them boys. Bump a kid on them toys. Haters we gonna avoid. These real G's taking charge. Uh-oh. B.I.Dub, I wrote that when I was 15 years old. If they heard that around town, somebody stole it from me. This B.I.Dub, Eka Ass, was my favorite hit song, 15 years old. I was supposed to grand opening, grand smash, wreck that song, and I was on punishment. I couldn't even go outside that day. But boy, if I would have went outside that day, my mama would have put me in, killed me first, woke me back up. Some kind of way, my mama would have brought me back alive, then put me under the jail. Under the jail. So now I wasn't finna go to this show. Are you kidding me? But I was wrecking. Cause we act a ass on them boys. I knew that if I went to that show, I was gonna set it off. But it's like God was just tapping me on the shoulder like this, man. I don't want nothing to happen to you. You too valuable. Like, even when I was a kid, God used to tap me on the shoulder. It was warning before destruction with me. Man, people will hate you when you perform. And if you that fly, bro, they'll want to take you out. We got to steal his song. Boop, 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 pow, pow, pow. If we steal his song, we'll be rich forever. Pow, pow, boom, pow. Boom. Kick, rushing, nigga. Boom. Rushing. Grab that, hit. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, bust die like this. Lip like this. Nose like this, blood all right here, and your eyes black all the way to the here. And this side bigger, this side normal, this side poking at. Yo, that's how they'll have you walking at, man. Especially in Texas. Texas, we some stomp boys. They'll have your head like this when they get through with you if they hating on you, bruh. You would think you a unicorn or some kind of devil or something. You would think you got devil's horns poking out the side of your brain from how hard they just stomped your head until it go down, baby. You better take some ice around your stuff, baby. You in Texas, baby. Them boys don't play when they get jealous of you, when they want to take yours. But God always talks to you right here. Right here. God be right here. So you better listen. I told you, every time your enemies worried about you, and when you still coming up, they start falling off. Your faith got you into a much higher position of increased love and progress for yourself. You are loved very much so. The truth sets you free. Your testimony will get you through. And you still isolated, baby. This your main man, B.I.Dub in the building. I love y'all, man.